support from the Department of Science and Technology and Waste Management, the Goa Waste Management Corporation was established. Two integrated solid waste management facilities are in operation, working to solve Goa's waste management issues using advanced technology. Taking science and technology to the doorstep in order to develop scientific temperament, a 2-day Nobel series was held in 2018. This initiative brought together various stakeholders dealing with science and technology. In his inaugural address, late Sri Parrikar opined to make Goa a permanent venue for such events. The untimely demise of Sri Parrikar in the year 2019 created a void in the scientific and political arena. However, his vision and ideas are now being taken ahead by his successor, Dr. Pramod Sawant, Honorable Chief Minister of Goa. The yearly Vigyan Mahotsav is the testimony of his commitments.
नमस्कार. डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ सायन्स अँड टेक्नॉलॉजी अँड वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट या डिपार्टमेंटाच्या वतीन आम्ही 4th एडिशन ऑफ द मनोहर पर्रीकर विज्ञान महोत्सव 2022 हाचे आयोजन करपाचें ठरयलां. 13 डिसेंबर ह्या दिसा ह्या महोत्सवाच्या निमित्तात आम्ही देशभरातले 17 सायंटिस्ट हे आमच्या गोंयांतल्या सगळ्या स्टुडंट्स कम्युनिटी कडेन उलोवपाचे आसात. त्या खातीर समेस्त लोकांक आनी स्टुडंट्सांक खास करून कळवणी आसा की वेगवेगळ्या जाग्याचेर हाजें आयोजन ह्या कार्यक्रमाचें केलां आनी त्या निमित्तात आमकां इंटरनॅशनल 17 सायंटिस्टां कडेन उलोवपाची संद निश्चितच रित्या आमकां मेळटली. मनोहरभाई पर्रीकर हांचें स्वप्न आशिल्लें की गोंय हें IT आनी टॅक्नॉलॉजींतलें हब जावचें, इनोव्हेशनचें हब जावचें आनी तांचेंच हें उतर फुडें व्हरपा खातीर आमी सातत्यान गोंयांतल्या सगळ्या भुरग्यांक अशाच विज्ञान महोत्सवा कडेन जोडून दवरपाचें काम हें गेलीं सातत्यान 4 वर्सां करीत आसा. म्हाका सांगपाक खूब खोस भोगता ह्याय वर्सा हो कार्यक्रम खूब मोठ्या प्रमाणात आमी आयोजन केला. तुमी सगळे जाण डायरेक्ट ना जाल्यार व्हर्च्युअली ह्या कार्यक्रम जॉइन जातले आनी हो कार्यक्रम यशस्वी करपा खातीर तुमचो सगळ्यांचो हातभार लागतलो.
Since 2019, Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav has set a glorious tradition of exchanging scientific ideas. To date, around 15,000 students have been part of this Mahotsav. Learned minds, including Nobel laureates and scientists of international repute, have shared their insights and experience on this platform. These include Professor Ada E. Yonath, Professor K. Kasturi Rangan, Professor Ajay Kumar Sood, Professor Randeep Guleria, Professor Padmanabhan Balaram, Professor Shailesh Naik, and many more. The grand interaction with intellectuals has been a deeply enriching experience for the young students participating in the initiative.
Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav is a great opportunity for all our students to learn many things. It helps us create a base for our future inventions.
Give us an opportunity to understand science in a better way.
This event brings many scientists from different parts of the world for us students to gain knowledge of science and its discoveries.
It actually helped me to know about the inventions and helped me to be firm with the decisions I want to take in the future.
Late Sri Manohar Parrikar had a lasting impact on Goa, and the initiative that bears his name also promises to have a deep impact on the thinking and innovation activity within the state. Goa is certain to attract the brightest minds from across the global scientific community. With such initiatives backed by the government of Goa, will surely help in evolving Goa as a hub for science, technology, and innovation.
With that brief introduction, I welcome you all once again. A very special welcome to our speaker who's come from abroad, Professor Christopher Brett. We have with us Professor Raghavendra Gadakar, Professor Goel, who is here with us, who will deliver a lecture a little bit later. We have 7 more centers in Goa, as you would all know, where we have Dr. Tessie Thomas, we have Professor Arindam Ghosh, we have Dr. Ashish Lele, Dr. Professor Jana Gaudar, we have Dr. Parminder Maini, Professor Janartham, Dr. V.K. Singh, Dr. S. Chandrasekhar, Dr. Sindhura Ganapati, Dr. Purnima Jalihal, Dr. Tapas Kundu, Dr. Kamakoti, who is the director of IIT Madras, Dr. Anil Bhardraj, and we have a virtual lecture from the US from Dr. Andrea Colasso, who happens to be from Goa. Welcome once again, and do enjoy the session today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Kindly take your seat. Thank you once again for these warm words of welcome, and it was really nice to see the positive approach of the students towards this Vigyan Mahotsav. I request all the dignitaries to light the auspicious lamp and inaugurate this 4th edition of Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav 2022. We begin every work by lighting the lamp, and we believe it spreads positivity and makes the occasion vibrant where it is lit. Thank you, all the dignitaries. I now request Director Science and Technology, Shri Levinson Martins, and NIO Director, Shri Sunil Kumar Singh, to escort the dignitaries on the dais. A warm welcome. Welcome. Welcome, sir. Flowers make people better, happier, and more helpful. They are sunshine, food, and medicine for the soul. May we now present flowers to all our distinguished guests. Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawantji. Honorable Minister for Science, Technology and Waste Management, Shri Atanasio Monserrat. Chairman, GPSC and Chairman Advisory Committee, Shri Jose Manuel Noronha, sir. Chief Secretary, Government of Goa, Dr. Puneet Kumar Goel ji, IS. Secretary, Science, Technology and Waste Management, Shri Ramesh Kumar Verma ji, IS. Professor Sunil Kumar Singh, Director, National Institute of Oceanography. Professor Christopher Brett, Professor, University of Coimbra, Portugal. Dr. P.S. Goel, former Secretary, Department of Ocean Development, Government of India. And Professor Raghavendra Gadakkar, Professor, Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru. We are delighted to offer the most hospitable welcome. Thank you. I now request Director NIO, Professor Sunil Kumar Singh, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant ji, Honorable Minister of Science and Technology and Waste Management, Government of Goa, Sri Antancio Monserrat ji, Sri Jose Manuel Noronha ji, Chairman, Goa Public Service Commission, Sri Puneet Goel ji, Secretary, Chief Secretary, Government of Goa, Professor Christopher Brett, Coimbra University, Portugal, Professor P.S. Goel, former Secretary, Department of Ocean Development, Ministry of Persons, Government of India, Professor Raghavendra Gadakkar ji, ISC Bangalore, Sri Ramesh Verma ji, Secretary, Science and Technology, the other dignitaries, scientists who are participating in this meeting, my dear students, coming from different parts of the Goa, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all in this 4th edition of Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav. We are at CSR NIO and CICR is associated with this Mahotsav since last 4 years, since the beginning. Today our DG, she is not here because she is busy with some other engagement. So I am welcoming you on her behalf and on behalf of myself to all of you in this gathering. Everybody will agree that science and technology is the backbone for all-round development of any country. And we also are aware that we were very advanced stage in science since the beginning of the human evolution. So now, you know, if you have to become #1 in the world, science and technology is the only way. And this was realized by many of our leadership, and our Manohar Bhai ji, he thought about the science and technology, and he initiated this initiative to inculcate the scientific temper in all the young students, to make the country go forward in all the direction. So this initiative, when it started, I think you are part of that since the beginning, and we believe that this is the only way to make an all-round sustainable development of the country. Generally, everybody thinks that Goa is a place for tourism and fun-loving people. But as you have seen, Goa is a real education hub with so many educational institutions and research institutions. It has potential to become real education and technology hub, and I'm sure that this type of meeting will bring it further toward that. So without delaying much, once again I welcome you and hope this will go a long way. Thank you very much. Welcome you again.
Thank you, sir. Now I take this opportunity to invite Chief Secretary, Government of Goa, Shri Puneet Kumar Goel, IS, for his address. Dr. Puneet Kumar Goel.
Honorable Chief Minister, Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant, Honorable Revenue Minister, Mr. Monsarat, Shri Norona, Chairman, Goa Public Service Commission, all the other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, eminent scientists who have come from different parts of the countries, from the world. I welcome you all for this prestigious event. It is really an honor for me to be present on this prestigious Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav 2022, which is a science festival and is an annual event benefiting more than 5,000 students directly. Besides several others through online platform, which is on the day of birth anniversary of our ex-Chief Minister of Goa and ex-Defense Minister, Shri Manohar Parrikar. As we have seen in the movie, our ex-CM put many seeds, like there is a waste management plant, the airport, and these seeds now slowly are being converted into plants by our present CM, and they will soon become big trees, and which will be examples for the entire country and for the entire world also. So this festival is an opportunity for our Goan students to remember our beloved ex-CM and to directly interact with scientists of international repute and get motivation to follow the path of science, technology, and innovation. I believe that scientific temper is not required only by the science students or the engineering students or the medical students. It is required by everybody, even the art students, humanities students, the commerce students. Scientific temper is a way of thinking rationally, questioning everything which is told to us by others, questioning and believing by analyzing in our mind. So I am sure this festival will help all our students, and not only students, even the adults, to develop this scientific temper. This motivation will lead to having scientific minds which think rationally for a progressive society in the near future towards the progress and prosperity of this nation. I myself, being a ex-IIT alumnus, it is a very proud moment for me to be present here and an example for all of us that how a person from science and engineering background can lead the nation and others can just follow his path. As a government, we have always supported the research minds in undertaking cutting-edge research and innovation activities through various schemes of Department of Science and Technology. Teachers and researchers are trained periodically on recent advancement of science and technology, which benefit in their teaching and learning process. Department of Science and Technology also has a scheme wherein researchers and students are sent outside the country to present their research papers and exchange the ideas. I am sure this initiative of Government of Goa will go a long way to achieve our Goa to make a Goa state a scientific hub. I request all the students to take maximum advantage of this Mahotsav. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. We are pleased with the presence of Honorable Minister for Science, Technology and Waste Management, with whose support and guidance this Vigyan Mahotsav could be planned and executed in such a grand and systematic way. May I kindly request Shri Atanasio Monserrat, sir, to speak a few words on this occasion.
Distinguished guests on the dais, Dr. Pramod Sawant, the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Sri Joe Manuel Noronha, Sri Punit Goel, Professor Christopher Brett, Professor Prem Shankar Goel, Professor Raghavendra Gadakkar, Sri Ramesh Verma, Professor Sunil Singh. At the onset, let me congratulate Organizing Committee for organizing Manohar Vigyan Mahotsav 2022. Government of Goa through Department of Science and Technology and Waste Management has been organizing this event on the birthday of ex-Chief Minister and ex-Defense Minister of India, Sri Manohar Parrikar. Late Chief Minister Sri Parrikar had been instrumental in applying the principles of science and technology and innovation towards the developmental projects of the state. It was his dream to inculcate scientific temperaments in young students of the state and to develop them for love for science. The present government under Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant has carried forward late Manohar Parrikar's vision in science and technology and innovation. Various schemes for schools and colleges have been framed for organizing science exhibitions, science seminars, besides and to encourage researchers. Schemes are also framed to support college students in their projects work as part of curriculum, besides for students to visit institutions of national repute. My department shall ensure that the students of the state and institutions and researchers are supported in their projects concerning science and technology and innovation. In fact, government has taken steps to set up Goa State Innovation Council in a private engineering college at Don Bosco, Fatorda, Margam. This council has been doing excellent work under the chairmanship of Sri Joe Manuel Noronha. Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav 2022. This year is being held besides in NIO at 7 other institutional colleges in the state simultaneously, being attended by around 5,000 students. I am sure events like this will go a long way in developing a love for science and technology and innovation in Goan students. I wish you all the very best for this event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Friends, we are indeed honored with the gracious presence of Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, who's very able, innovative, hardworking, and who follows the footstep of great leader, late Manohar Parrikar, as far as development, growth of Goa is concerned. May I kindly request on behalf of everyone present here to Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Ji Sawant, to guide us on this occasion. Dr. Pramod Ji Sawant.
Good morning, friends. Good morning. Awesome. On occasion of birth anniversary of Manohar Parrikar, the 4th edition of Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav, distinguished presence here, Sri Antanasio Monserrat, the Minister for the Science and Technology, Sri Jose Norona, the Chairman of GPSC, and the Chairman of Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav, Dr. N. Kailas Levi, Director General of CSIR, New Delhi, Sri Puneet Kumar, CS, Sri Christopher Brett, it is the Coimbra University, Portugal, Professor Raghavendra Gadkar, Sri Ramesh Verma, Professor Sunil Kumar Singh, Director NIVO, and eminent scientists who are delivering the lectures at the various venues. Dr. Tessie Thomas, Professor Aridhan Ghosh, Dr. Ashish Lee, Professor B.S. Janghodar, Professor Dr. Pravinder Meni, Professor M.K. Janardhanam, Dr. S. Chandrasekhar, Dr. V.K. Singh, Dr. Purnima Jalial, Dr. Sindhura Ganapati, Dr. Anil Bharadwaj, Professor Tapas Kundu, Professor V. Kamakoti, and Dr. Andret Kulasu. I'm extremely happy and delighted to be the part of this event today. Our government has marked this day as the Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav to commemorate the birth anniversary of late Sri Manohar Parrikar, former Chief Minister of Goa and Defence Minister of India. Science, technology and innovation very close to his heart, and he used this decision making in the governance of the state. I'm happy to see that this event is becoming the flagship event of the Department of the Science and Technology. The students, teachers, and researchers are looking forward to the date to listen and to interact with the scientists of the international repute. This is the 4th edition. On this day, the 17 scientists are interacting with our students in 8 venues. This, I'm sure, will help to inculcate the scientific interest and temperaments among the participating students and teacher community. I congratulate the Minister of the Science and Technology and his department for ensuring this event as meticulously planned and organized by identifying the eminent scientists from the different fields. The department has signed the MOU with the Principal of the Scientific Advisor, the Government of India, Professor A.K. Sood, and Director General of CSIR, Dr. N. Kailas Levi, who are helping the department in identifying the scientists. I'm sure this association will continue in future too. I want our Goan student to become the prominent scientist and contribute for its progress worldwide. I'm glad that Professor Christopher Brett, who has come all the way from the Portugal and was a part of the Oxford University to talk and interact with our student here. I'm very proud to note that this year our Goan daughter and who studied in Goa, Dr. Andret Kulasu, the senior staff and software engineer, manager at Google, and who has crowned her name in the International Circle of Eminence. Today, she is speaking on artificial intelligence. I'm sure, and she will be the inspirations to all. My government is emphasizing on the quality education using the advanced scientific tool and technology. Indeed, this is an opportunity that one must utilize it for our advantage and the future development of our state in terms of scientific index. To my knowledge, this year, the 5,000 students are participating at various venues, besides which the event will be live streamed on social media, where all the general public can participate and acquire the knowledge and information. On this occasion, I want to urge for all the schools and higher secondary and college across the state to arrange the visit of the students to the places like the National Institute of the Oceanography, Donapal, National Institute of the Polar Research, Vasco, the Solid Waste Management Plant, at Saligaon, spilled waste management plant at Kakora, and the solar rooftop power plant at the Secretariat Porvorim, and also at Goa University, etc. This will develop the strong liking among the children towards the science and technology. Developing the strong scientific temper among the Goan society in long run will be the tribute to this Vigyan Mahotsav organized in the memory of our Manohar Bhai. I also ensure that this event will be supported by the government in the years to come. On this occasion, I want to announce that henceforth we are giving the Manohar Parrikar Young Scientist Award across the India. This award will consist of the 5 lakhs rupees, and this award will be the annually, and this is for the scientist of 35-year-old and below. So it is the Manohar Bhai's wish to give the Young Scientist Award in the name of Manohar Parrikar Young Scientist Award. From the next year onwards, we are giving this award in the same function. We will give these awards. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramodji Sawant, for these words of encouragement. Every edition of Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav was special and unique, and so is this edition. May we make this edition, this moment, more memorable and cherishable. I request Chairman Sir Narona to present mementos to all the guests as a token of our love and respect. Honorable Chief Minister, sir, please accept this memento. Thank you, sir. Minister for Science and Technology, Honorable Shri Atanasio Monserrat. Chief Secretary, Dr. Puneet Kumar Goyal. Science, Technology and Waste Management, Shri Ramesh Verma. Professor Sunil Kumar Singh, Director, NIO. Goyal. And Professor Raghavendra Gadakkar. Thank you, sir. I now kindly request Honorable Chief Minister to present a memento to Chairman Sir Naronaji, who has taken care of all the nitty-gritties to make this event happen. So please. Thank you. I now request Secretary Science and Technology, Shri Ravesh Verma, IS, to propose words of thanks.
Thank you very much. First of all, sir, we sincerely thank our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Pramod Sawantji to declare the Young Scientist Award from the bottom of heart from Department of Science and Technology. Thank you very much, sir. All the distinguished guests present here on dais, Shri Pramod Sawantji, Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Goa, Shri Atanasio Monserrat, Minister for Science and Technology and Waste Management, Government of Goa, Shri Jose Manuel Noronha, Chairman Goa Public Service Commission and Chairman Advisory Committee of Manohar Parrikar Vigyan Mahotsav, Shri Punit Goyalji, Chief Secretary Government of Goa, Shri Christopher Braid, and all the other dignitaries present here on dais and in front. It is my honor to thank the Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant for his presence and addressing the gathering. I also thank the Honorable Minister for Science and Technology and Waste Management for his gracious presence and addressing the gathering. I must thank Professor Christopher Braid for being present and for delivering the lecture in our classes. I would also like to thank Principal Scientific Advisor and his team for all corporation for their support and for this event for the last 4 years, and we look forward for their support in near future. I'm extremely thankful to the Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, Dr. S. Chandrasekhar, for being present and talk to Goan students. Besides, I'm also extremely thankful to Professor Raghavendra Gadkarji, Professor, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, for being part of this event. Besides, I would also like to thank eminent scientists, speakers who are here in Goa in different locations, Dr. Tessie Thomas, Professor Arindam Ghosh, Dr. Ashish Lele, Professor B.S. Jagaonkar, Dr. Parvinder Mani, Professor M.K. Janarthanam, Dr. S. Chandrasekhar, Dr. V.K. Singh, Dr. Purnima Jalihal, Dr. Sindhura Ganpati, Dr. Anil Bhardwaj, Professor Tapas Kundu, Dr. Andrea Kolkau, Professor V. Kamal Koti. My special thanks to our Director, National Institute of Oceanography, Dr. Sunil Kumar Singh, for all his support he has provided to us for this event. I would also thank to the Chairman of the Advisory Committee, Dr. Jose Manuel Noronha, for organizing this event meticulously, not only this year, but also in the all previous years. I sincerely fail in my duties if I do not thank the associated partners, that is the various departments helped to organize this event, National Institute of Oceanography, Panji, Goa Public Service Commission, Goa Waste Management Corporation, Center for Environmental Education, Goa State Council for Science and Technology, Goa State Pollution Control Board, Goa Energy Development Agency, Goa State Innovation Council, Forum for Innovation, Incubation, Research and Entrepreneurship, Directorate of Higher Education, Directorate of Education, Directorate of Technical Education, Department of Information Publicity, and Goa Tourism Development Corporation for their all support to organize this event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the sponsors for this event, Deccan Fine Chemicals India Private Limited and Dempo Group of Companies. Thanks to all to be with us today here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. With this, I declare the end of inaugural session. But friends, let us congratulate the organizing team, as we are following the minute-to-minute schedule exactly on time. We had said 10:35 will be the end of inaugural session. And please check your watches, it is 10:35. Let us congratulate. As it is said, well begun is half done. Thank you so much. Thank you all the dignitaries. Request all the students to kindly be seated. Don't leave the hall. We are beginning with the